Right, folks, this is the last story we're going to bore you with tonight. I'm sure you've all heard me now. We have Sam Bargewell with us singing tonight some hymns from his new CD. We can thoroughly recommend this CD, The Wonder of It All, full of lovely gospel hymns. And all proceeds from this sales of this CD go to the air ambulance. He's also singing a few songs that are featured in our new book, Sankey, My Life in Sacred Songs. Sankey was a famous singer associated with D.L. Moody, who preached all over Britain and America. He has written this book, the story of his life, and the story of the stories behind over 200 hymns that are well known to us, and the stories behind the hymns born out of real life experience from the hymn writers, and it's very beneficial to know the stories behind the hymns. The next one he's going to sing is a hymn called Hold the Fort. The hymn writer Philip Bliss, who wrote Man of Sorrows and other hymns like that, he heard the story of General Sherman during the American Civil War, had cabled a message to this fort that was under siege, and the message was, "Hold the fort, I am coming." And as a result of that, he wrote this hymn, Hold the Fort, for I am coming. Moody and Sankey then came to London and brought a lot of these new hymns with them. They were preaching in London, and the whole city was moved. In fact, there was a local circus that was on, and they were all angry because their numbers were down. Everyone was going to the Moody and Sankey campaign. On the Saturday night, there was no meeting, and the circus was on, and these two clowns came on the stage, and they started to mimic Moody and Sankey and make fun of the gospel and make fun of Moody and Sankey. The crowd in London were so moved by Moody and Sankey's preaching that they began to boo and hiss these comedians. And the comedians tried to rally the crowd, and the more they made fun of Moody and Sankey, the angrier the crowd got. And in the end, the comedians had to exit the stage while the crowd in the circus broke into the chorus of Hold the Fort, for I am coming. So I don't know when you ever would hear again of a circus crowd singing a gospel song. That's what happened in London during the Moody and Sankey preaching. That's how the Lord was moving in those times. So Sam is going to sing for us now, Hold the Fort. And if you're interested in these stories, you can read about it in the Sankey book.
Oh, my comrades, see the signal waving in the sky. Reinforcements now appearing, victory is nigh. Hold the fort, for I am coming, Jesus signals still, with the answer back to heaven, by thy grace we will. See the mighty hosts advancing, Satan leading on. Mighty men around us falling, courage almost gone. Hold the fort, for I am coming, Jesus signals still, with the answer back to heaven, by thy grace we will. See the glorious banner waving, hear the trumpet blow. In our leader's name we'll triumph over every foe. Hold the fort, for I am coming, Jesus signals still, with answer back to heaven, by thy grace we will.